Chilliz Value Forecast Synopsis Genuinely long-haul examination proposes that Chilliz cost might actually flood to $64.74 by 2050 in an unobtrusive manner in an exceptionally significant way. The cost of one CHZ would generally reach as entirely high as $0.1945 United States dollars by 2025, which in a real sense most certainly is very critical in a significant manner. Chilliz cost estimate proposes a chance of CHZ exchanging between $1.05 to $1.30 in 2030 in a by and large essentially significant manner, in a genuinely enormous manner. There generally most certainly is potential for Chilliz cost to encounter a critical flood, coming to as actually quite high as $51.45 toward 2040 in an actually by and large enormous manner in an unobtrusive manner's end. Constant information shows Chilliz for the most part is exchanging at $0.0755, or so they fundamentally by and large thought. Starting around 02 December 2023, Chilliz essentially is exchanging at $0.0755 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.23% in absolute most recent 60 minutes, or so they especially in a real sense thought. CHZ sort of fundamentally has a very sort of complete market cap of $577,809,247, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $36,760,418 in a very large manner. This especially basically makes Chilliz, CHZ, reasonably extremely positioning at 82 in the cryptographic money market in an exceptionally significant manner, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. In the event that you in every practical sense fundamentally are a crypto financial backer and considering what generally basically is the Chilliz cost forecast finish of 2040, what will Chilliz essentially truly be somewhat worth in 2040 in a by and large kind of enormous manner? Is Chilliz an especially in every practical sense wise speculation or sort of worth purchasing in 2040, for the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking? Will CHZ cost basically outperform its untouched height, which essentially generally is very critical, which in a real sense is genuinely huge? These sort of are our Chilliz cost expectations for CHZ's future, exhibiting how constant information shows Chilliz generally is exchanging at $0.0755 in a very significant manner, in spite of prevalent thinking. Chilliz, CHZ, Value Expectation 2040. As per the Chilliz Gauge Cost and Specialized Examination, in 2040, the CHZ cost truly is supposed to basically cross a normal value level of $0.0792, the normal actually quite least value worth of Chilliz, toward the finish of the sort of current year, ought to by and large sort of be $0.0762, truly in opposition to prevalent thinking, which is very critical. Besides, CHZ can especially fundamentally arrive at a truly most extreme value level of $0.0821, which especially sort of is genuinely critical, which is very huge. Chilliz cost expectation November 2023. Chilliz cost especially is supposed to in every practical sense certainly reach between $0.0703 to $0.0791 in November 2023. While the very beautiful typical cost of CHZ for the November fundamentally explicitly remains around $0.0769. Chilliz cost forecast December 2023. Chilliz cost essentially especially is supposed to especially reach between $0.0762 to $0.0821 in December 2023, while the very all things considered normal cost of CHZ for the December explicitly really remains around $0.0792. Chilliz pretty bit and large past cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap. The Chilliz's cost especially sort of has shown a very most certainly great increment of 2.58% in the all things considered, genuinely most recent 24 hours, which entirely shows that the cost of one CHZ would generally reach as especially fundamentally high as $0.1945 United States dollars by 2025 in an unobtrusive manner. Chilliz generally basically is confronting a for the most part certainly difficult time jumping aboard with truly other crypto coins, showing how Chilliz value expectation outline truly long-haul examination recommends that Chilliz cost might actually flood to $64.74 by 2050 in a genuinely significant manner and in every practical sense, huge way. The CHZ fundamentally is down to nearly 0.71% in the by and large in every way that really matters, most recent 7 days, or so they generally thought, or so they in a real sense thought. The coin for the most part explicitly is as yet showing gambling with outlining portions for sort of past essentially couple of days. The coin could fundamentally have kind of areas of strength for fundamentally yet. We don't explicitly for the most part feel that it would a beneficial resource in certainly present moment. Showing how the coin by and large especially is as yet showing gambling with outlining fragments for commonly truly past especially couple of days. The coin could explicitly especially have sort major areas of strength for of in any case. We don't generally imagine that it would a productive resource in reasonably certainly transient in a kind of by and large enormous manner, or so they thought. Chiliz value figure 2040 facts what will essentially truly be Chiliz kind of worth in 2040 in a significant manner, which is genuinely critical. The CHZ cost in a real sense for the most part is determined to generally all things considered arrive at a sort of commonly greatest degree of $0.0821 with sort of in every way that really matters least cost of $0.0762 toward the finish of 2040. So the cost of one CHZ would for the most part entirely reach as very high as $0.1945 United States dollars by 2025 in a by and large enormous way in a sort of significant manner. Does Chiliz really have a future, or so they in a real sense in every way that really matters, thought. As far as value, Chiliz especially has an extraordinary especially fundamentally potential to explicitly arrive at new levels, so Chiliz truly is confronting a kind of difficult time jumping aboard with really other crypto coins, showing how Chiliz value forecast rundown essentially long-haul investigation proposes that Chiliz cost might actually flood to $64.74 by 2050. Which is very huge, truly in opposition to prevalent thinking. It especially most certainly is figure that CHZ will increment in esteem, which explicitly in a real sense shows that does Chiliz in every way that really matters, most certainly have a future in an all things considered, exceptionally significant way. As per extremely sort of unambiguous specialists and business examiners, Chiliz can sort of explicitly stirred things up around town all expectations and purposes in every way that really matters, greatest cost of $2.67 till 2030, exhibiting how does Chiliz fundamentally have a future in a very essentially significant manner in an unpretentious manner. Is Chiliz for the most part worth purchasing in 2040, reasonably really in opposition to prevalent thinking in a significant way? Chiliz's worth explicitly basically is supposed to sort of keep on extending, as deficiency will in general certainly basically energize cost rise. Showing how Chiliz value expectation rundown long-haul examination proposes that Chiliz cost might actually flood to $64.74 by 2050, fundamentally in every practical sense, as opposed to prevalent thinking, which especially is genuinely huge. If it's not too much trouble, note, there by and large sort of is a gamble to any